Prime Minister, Gordon Brown, says,
"I want every young person in Britain to be able to say, this is my country, I contribute to it, I help make it better."
We here in North Cornwall would like to be able to say this, but because young people are demonised in the press.
The BBC News School report comments made by people interviewed by mining class include:
Positive stories won't sell, the media are catering for their audience.
The BBC News Channel reported that research by Mori suggested a third of press articles about young people were about crime and 71% saw young people negatively.
We decided to do our own research with the Office of Public Management, the National Youth Agency, MMAD and the Cornwall Council Play Rangers. We did some investigation of our own.
The image of young people today appears to be under threat, and public perceptions, especially as the government agendas and policies, are shaped by the concerns and attitudes of society.
Young people report that the negative stereotypes have an impact on their lives, including
more conscious of the way they dress,
where they go with their friends,
how they present themselves,
harassment from police, feeling scared and intimidated by other young people.
More than 50% of adults agree with this statement.
I feel threatened by groups of teenagers hanging around in streets and public places.
75% of the adult population support a legally enforceable evening curfew on teenagers.
3/4 of respondents wrongly believed that there had been an increase in young offenders.
64% of these people cited media reports as their chief source of information.
In a study produced by the Young Researchers Network, in 2006 the British Youth Council did a survey to find out young people's views on media portrayal. Facts.
In 2007, 23% of mentions were positive, 29% were neutral or balanced, and 48% were negative. Five most popular topics covered were
Life crime,
education,
gangs,
the Sun and the Tavistock Times.
Okay, what do we do if they don't read newspapers?
Daily Mirror, usually.
None.
What? Yeah, I news. What's news?
Neelix in the Sun on the second page.
I read the Sun and the Mail and the Star.
Guardian at the weekend on a Saturday.
I don't.
Do you not read any?
Well, I suppose I read the local newspaper on a Wednesday, which is the Devon and Cornwall.
It's local and local jobs, and the Sun is, well, it's the best one around really. My parents reading it and I enjoyed it when my parents actually had it, so.
Because it's really big and it keeps them going all week.
Not very much.
Yeah. Yes, please, yeah.
No.
Kind of read everything.
The condom!
Right, half of a load of junk.
I believe.
Well, seeing as I write for the paper, some of it's true.
Not an awful lot. I think it's one of the better ones. Yeah, I'd believe it more than I'd believe any other paper, I think.
I'd say probably about 75% worth of the stories are believable.
Well, again, because certain papers take certain bias, particularly towards political parties or anything like that, it can be a kind of a 70-30. Obviously they've got to give the news, but they're going to give it to a certain bias and to a certain prejudice as well.
Oh, like that earthquake thing.
Oh yeah, the earthquake in Italy, yeah.
A news story, the death of Princess Diana.
Well, I wrote one the other day about the underage drinking in the town.
Oh yeah, this 11 and 9-year-old got attacked.
Yeah, two boys that have just been beating up that other boy.
Mad Limbercan.
Come on!
I've heard a lot about this stabbing that goes on, but I'd prefer to give something that's a bit more positive, perhaps.
Yeah.
Just can't think of any.
Yes, obviously a recent one with quite a violent one with a stabbing.
About young people. Yeah, they're very fat.
youngsters who have got nothing better to do.
Well, it's not great, but there's always reasons for antisocial behaviour.
Teenagers
And
alcoholics, just the drinking on the streets.
If kids aren't actually occupied quite so much, they tend to actually just go out and try and get hold of any alcohol they can do. And obviously, it can result in actually just mindless violence or just things like that.
Is this going on the news?
Well, I guess kind of drunk and disorderly, especially around this kind of town.
Oh, it will be the ranges between, say, 13 to 18 and the alcohol.
Actually, older people, well, not really old, but like early 20s sort of people who are going out and getting drunk, like on Union Street and stuff like that. I would think they're more of a problem. Well, not here, no. No, but yeah, I mean, we're moving to Plymouth soon, and I will be more careful about where we go and what times we go there and stuff like that. Then, yeah, I wouldn't be wandering down Union Street at 2 o'clock on Saturday morning.
Not really. No.
Not usually. Page 3 stimulates me a little bit. But, sorry, do you want to ask that again?
No, I take every day as it comes.
No.
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 No, I think you've got to work through the kind of bullshit factor to get through to your own opinion anyway, so...
No, not at all. No, not at all. I am who I am, and...
No, I mean, it is my job to act the way I do, and it is our job to police it firmly. Have you got enough film?
Well, I don't know really. I think maybe people, like young people, should be given an opportunity to have their say.
I think there's too much sometimes in the papers, and they do blow things out of proportion an awful lot.
But then, on the other hand, maybe that's the problem, is that they're just too precious.
I think we should start making people realise that it's not just the kids' fault, and it's not their responsibility solely for their behaviour. Parents and people around need to interact better with them.
And they expect too much, and they expect we want to do this and we want to do that. Well, just shut up.
I don't think there's an awful lot realistically that you could change.
If you don't want to go to school, get a bloody job, don't. I think maybe they're too mollycoddled.
I think when people kill people, they should be killed,
And give them what to do.
Probably like the safety in the streets, probably, like at night and stuff.
Make smoking legal for younger people. Old enough to buy drink at 16, everyone does it anyway. And make some drugs legal.
I would change the House of Parliament, because when we watch it on the TV, all they seem to be doing is having a laugh and a joke, and our money's just not being spent properly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh yes. I mean, the media itself tends to focus on the bad stuff they do and not the good stuff.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
Youngsters.
People carry knives and stuff.
Yeah,
Be like,
I haven't got a clue, probably smoking or drinking.
Drinking on the street and just going mad.
No, I think it's old men, like rapists.
Older people.
Well, I wouldn't blame the parents. I'd just blame the kids because they've got nothing better to do.
Probably old people.
Teenagers themselves.
I think young people are always targeted, so...
I would say the old people, really.
I don't know, to be honest. I would have thought maybe other early 20s sort of people.
I don't really think I can actually give you an answer on that one, because of the fact that the way it's portrayed actually within the news, I think that it doesn't matter who you are. You can actually be a victim of actually whatever age you are.